God, I have to say this now. I have to say these things. Show you the outside, because normally you only see the inside because the light from the outside is so great, but I wanted to at least show you what I get to look at all the time. I really don't know how to talk about what I need to talk about. Doing the impossible. Doing the impossible. Imagining something that you want to do but have absolutely no idea how to make it happen. Yeah. One thing that I do know, we all need to take responsibility for our lives. We absolutely need to show up and take responsibility for how we're showing up in the world and what we're doing. I've seen a lot of posts the last couple weeks about, actually it's been all month, about how crappy 2016 has been. What's heartbreaking to me to read these, everyone who writes something like that is contributing to the energy that 2016 was a bad year. And the reality is that happiness is a choice. We choose how to respond to certain situations, and yes, we've had very challenging things happen this year, but that doesn't have any effect on our choice of happiness, of how we decide to show up and love every day and do the work that we're here to do. It's just really sad. 2016 was not a bad year. Your beliefs about it make it a bad year. But the year itself has no inherent meaning. Like anything else, there's no meaning in anything. What you choose is what you give meaning to. That's it. Now, I'm not to say that this discounts in any way the people that are truly struggling, the people that can't feed themselves, the people that can't put a roof over their heads, and that are dealing with incredible amounts of debt and crippling anxiety about how they're going to take care of their families. That is all incredibly real. But for the rest of us who get to live in apartments and houses and get to feed ourselves every day, fretting about the future doesn't do us any good. And when I talk about doing the impossible, this is the very thing. To show up and choose that your life is good, no matter what is happening external to you. That is doing the impossible. To say that this year was a great year. This year was a great year. Look at what has been unearthed. Look at all the people who got up and voted for someone that we thought would never get elected, but did. Look at what is out in the open. It's no longer hidden. We cannot ignore these things. These are great things, but your choice about them is what makes them great. Your choice about how you show up and respond is what allows us to either heal or create more violence in the world. That's the impossible thing. You need to go in and you need to decide what you want for yourself. Do I want to live a life of happiness, or do I want to live a life of war? Because it's about internal happiness. It's nothing external. Nothing external will bring you happiness, joy, peace, and well-being. It just won't. Join me in the impossible. Take responsibility for your life. Choose that you are good. Choose that you are happy. Not to distract or neglect the truth of your experience, but to show up and say, I'm going to do the good thing for myself. I'm going to love. I'm going to let go of stress. I'm going to experience relief in my body of letting go of the expectation of the way I need to show up or the way that others need to show up in the world, and love everything under the sun. But when you start to open up to that happiness within yourself, to who you really are, the abundance and the prosperity and the endlessness and the limitlessness of who you are, the soul that is the representation of the totality of all existence and God itself experiencing itself in this world, that's when we can truly heal what's going on around us. That's when we can actually have an enlightened society, whatever that means, but we get to discover it because it's going to be fun. There's more than enough to go around for everyone in the world. Let's do this. Come on. Do the impossible. Go inward. Choose that your life is going to be good. Stop fighting externally, because that's only fighting yourself. Open up to who you really are. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. This is crazy, but you know what?